Welcome to the CoPOS Help! F10 is your friend video. At the main menu, F10 for Help is displayed near the top of the screen. It could be displayed anywhere in CoPOS as there is help available just about anywhere. If we go into Record a Sale, every field has help that you can access by pressing the F10 key. We touched on some of these in the Recording a Sale videos. We are in the Member field, and if we press the F10 key, we see information about looking up members, non-member customers, gift cards, running a price check, all sorts of things. Note the scroll bar along the right side of the box, indicating there is more to see here. Use the arrow keys, page up, page down, home, and end keys to read it all. Press Enter or the Escape key to get out of the box. Besides the Member field, there is help to read in the item description, price, quantity fields, as well as each field in the payment method box. Let's press the up arrow key to get out of Record a Sale and back to the main menu. At all menus, pressing the F10 key will bring up a choice bar at the bottom of the screen. Use the left and right arrow keys or press the first letter of the word in the tab you want and press Enter. The choice bar at the main menu is a little different than at all the other menus. The information displayed when selecting the Overview and Shortcuts tabs is particularly useful. Information about navigating menus, function key behavior, and abbreviations to enter in fields throughout CoPOS are found under these two tabs. Search menus and search help are great for finding the option you need or finding out how to do something. Print Doc, short for Print Documentation, allows you to print all the help text for any option or menu in CoPOS. Note that it is the same as option 11.12, Print Help Text. To go back to the menu, select the Back tab or press the Escape key or the up arrow key. Okay, let's go to menu 1 by pressing 1, then Enter to get to the Register Options menu. Let's press the F10 key and look at the options in the choice bar. Menu Help presents some basic information about navigating menus and function key behavior. This box, as well as CoPOS Overview, Search Menus, and Search Help, are the same at all menus. The only unique tab is Menu Overview, which displays a box of help unique to this menu. In some cases, it is a basic paragraph, sometimes an option-by-option rundown of the choices in the menu, and sometimes it is both. Let's leave the Menu 1 overview by pressing the Escape key, Back, Enter, and go to Menu 10.10, Security Options, press the F10 key, and select Menu Overview. This is a must-read if you really want to understand user security in CoPOS. Note the scroll bar along the right edge of the box, meaning there is more to read, so use the arrow keys, the page up and page down keys, and the home and end keys to see it all. Okay, let's press the Escape key, Back, and press Enter to return to the main menu. From here, let's press 7, then Enter to get to the Membership Options menu. Just as there are menu overviews, there are also option overviews, help obtained before diving into the option itself. Let's say we want to learn more about option 7.16, Member Standing. We can either type 16 or arrow up to it. Then, instead of pressing Enter to get into the option, we press the F10 key to learn more about the option. The option number and name are shown along the top border of the box. After reading the help text, we press Escape, and then a choice bar prompts us to decide if we want to run this option. Let's arrow over to Yes and press Enter. We are now in the Member Name field of Member Standing. If we want to see help for this field, we press the F10 key. Besides simply entering a member's name or number, we can press the F1 key to view a list of members, or enter dot to enter the last member entered at the top of a CoPOS screen. Okay, let's get out of this option and back to the main menu by pressing Escape several times. There are a lot of places in CoPOS where we are asked to enter data in the right-hand column of a table, and there are lots of tips and tricks to learn about here. Let's say your store has a newsletter and you know only some members want to receive it. You would go into option 4.4, select Edit, then Multiple Members, Single Field. We'll then select 1, Only Your Responses to Above Prompts. Select Member Types. Let's select No. Restrict to members who joined on or after. We'll press Enter. Wait, what would Enter do? Let's select Back and press the F10 key. It says press Enter to ignore this restriction. Okay, we haven't filtered out any members. Enter, Enter. Active members only? Yes. We arrow over to Newsletter Status and press Enter. We then select Specify Newsletter Status from the choice bar at the bottom of the screen. We now find ourselves in the column at the right edge of the screen. What options are available to us for assigning newsletter preference? Press the F10 key to find out. If your store only has one way of delivering the newsletter, you can simply use Ys and Ns. If you have a paper and an email version, you can use R for regular mail, E for the email version, or B for both. Press Enter to get out of the help box, and the screen will redraw. We can manually go through the list, entering everyone's preference using the arrow keys or pressing Enter. But let's say you want to simply assign the email preference E to everyone in this group of members. Let's press the F10 key again. Follow your entry with star to apply to all. It looks like E star would change everyone in this group of members to E for email. Let's try that. Let's press Enter to get out of the box and type E star and press the Enter key. We can use the page up, page down, home, and end keys to confirm that all the members are assigned to email preference. Note that preferences aren't final until we save them, so let's play around a little more. Press Escape to exit the table, then arrow over to the Sort tab and press Enter. Let's sort by type, meaning membership type, ascending sort order, do not group overdue members. Now you'll see that all the members that are of member type business are grouped at the top. Let's say we want to assign all these members B to receive both email and regular mail newsletters. We select Specify Newsletter Status, press the F10 key again, and we see that B star U would assign the both status to that line and all lines up. Press the Escape key to get out of the help box. So let's arrow down to the last business member and type B star U. And you will see the both status has been applied. The star, D, and U are commonly available in these sorts of tables, but you could see where you wouldn't always want to have that functionality. When assigning item codes to a list of items, you wouldn't want to assign the same code to thousands of items, so CoPOS would prohibit their use in those types of situations. So pressing the F10 key in these tables to see what tips and shortcuts are available is always a good idea. Okay, let's get out of this option and back to the main menu by pressing the Escape key several times. F10 is available in most other types of fields where you enter text. Pressing the F10 key at choice bars frequently gives results, but not every choice bar has help text associated with it. There are also places where universal help is used, i.e. the same box of help is called from a variety of places. Also, let's not forget that menu 11, Help and Resources, has plenty of information for you to check out. Don't forget that those asterisks next to options 3 and 5 mean there are more menus to check out. So 11 enter, 3 enter, 5 enter, brings you to CoPOS Power Tips. I recommend you check those out. Let's enter back to the main menu and hit up a couple of options that have some special F10 situations. 9.2, Edit System Constants, and 3.1, Sales Recap. So let's get to option 9.2. 9 enter, 2 enter. Let's select all system constants. Every system constant has its own help text, so we can arrow down to number 3, allow complex case syntax at register, press the F10 key, and we can read about this system constant. Let's press Escape to get out of the box. Let's jump to system constant number 339. Show field-specific expanded help text and press the F10 key. Controls whether a field-sensitive expanded help line is displayed on the bottom line of the screen when entering editing information. If set to Y, field-specific expanded help will show on the bottom line. Regardless of this setting, more comprehensive help in box form can be accessed by pressing the F10 key. Related system constants? None. We'll escape out of this box, and we'll go ahead and change the system constant to Y. Press the Escape key and arrow over to Yes to save changes, and press Enter until we get back to the main menu. Sales Recap. Let's type 3 enter, 1 enter to get into the sales recap. We are in field 1, the From Date field. There is a line of text at the bottom of the screen that only appeared because we just changed system constant 339. This type of help will now appear in many CoPOS options, not just the sales recap. Let's enter a date we know we have had sales, March 3rd, in the first field. March 3rd pre-fills for us in the Through Date field, so we can press Enter and view the sales recap for March 3rd. At the top of the screen, it says, press F10 for detail, so let's do that. In the upper left of the screen, gross sales should be highlighted. Now, the Enter and F1 keys have special functions which are mentioned at the bottom of the screen. If we press Enter, we can read the help text for the gross sales line, which includes which CoPOS options affect the gross sales amount. Let's escape out of the box and press the F1 key to see the source for this gross sales amount. CoPOS will take us to a screen that shows all the sales that went into comprising the gross sales amount. Let's arrow over to Back and press Enter. We're back in the sales recap and can arrow down to any line in the first 3 pages and can use the Enter and the F1 key to view help or the source of the dollar amount for that line. Let's escape out of all of this and return to the main menu. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, F10 is your friend.